Good morning and welcome back to this Run Loves Purple Chicago Marathon updates. And today is a late start this week. It's Saturday, it's parkrun day, just finished it, 10:20 to be exact. And it's last Saturday of the week for parkrun, so pacer week. I didn't really follow a pacer, I was going to try, but I wasn't feeling it and I drove it in, so I didn't warm up. So I just did my own 3-minute, 1-minute run, longer if I could in places. So I didn't actually set my watch for a run walk. I just started off as if I was going to run all the way. And then I thought, no, I'm going to stop. So I ran 3 minutes, around a minute, walked 1 minute. Though when I felt a little better, I ran longer, and then came in about 34 minutes. 5k clicked at 34:20, but I didn't actually finish parkrun until about 34:50. So that's quite good. I think that's faster than my last parkrun. So happy with that. So today wasn't a planned run. I actually did my planned runs on time. Well, I didn't do them on time, but I did them all before Saturday. So I have like a break from the runs, a change. So this week's there was 3 recovery runs, 1 speed run, 1 strength. The strength was just warm-up stretches, so I did those. I only did them once though, and they did help when I did them. So I should really do them every day, but yeah, when I remember. There was a 30-minute recovery run, the first one, and then the second one was supposed to be 25 minutes, and I thought it was 20 and I stopped at 20 and then I realized it was supposed to be 25, so sort of cut that one 5 minutes short, but it's only 5 minutes. And then the speed run was a 5k warm-up and 3 lots of 7 minutes at 5k pace with a 2.5 minute recovery. And although I did run at a good pace, I was slightly over my 5k pace. So 5k pace is supposed to be 6:26 minutes per kilometre. I think my average was 6:33. So a little bit out, but I think that's the first time I've gone that much over on the speeds. But to go for 7 minutes at a time is quite good for me. And then yesterday's recovery run was, did I do that yesterday? Yeah, 7k recovery run. And I thought, I'm starting my keto diet again. I'm on second week. The first week went really well. I lost a lot of weight, probably water weight, but I lost it. And then I've been taking my vitamins, so that's helped. Didn't really have a keto flu. Didn't really feel too weak when I ran. And then, but I think this week it's sort of kicked in, and also my niece and nephew's birthdays, and we've been going out for meals. And I've been trying to stick to it, but it's been hard in some cases because the meals don't cater for no carbs. And I thought, oh, it's a treat week. I'll be back on it. But I'm not sure whether that helped or hindered. But yesterday, I'm also doing intermittent fasting. And I didn't want to eat before I ran yesterday. And I didn't run in the morning like I normally should do. I ran at about 2 o'clock and I still hadn't eaten. And it was actually the hottest part of the day. And so I felt a little bit, not weak, but tired. I hope you understand the difference. And I felt a little bit dry mouth, so I don't know if I was dehydrated or not. But I had to walk a lot. So my pace for recovery run is from 7:17 to 7:58, but my average ended up being at 8 minutes. And that's because I had to walk. Generally, when I do my recovery, and 7k is not that far. It's far, but not that far. I would have been able to stick within the 7:35 pace normally, but yeah, yesterday I was like 8 minutes. So yeah, that was that. But other than that, everything's gone to plan. So tomorrow's long run will be 12.5 miles, or I don't know what that's in K. And it's also the Striders monthly run where we meet for coffee afterwards. So I have to try and strategize how to get there. So I'm meeting other people, but they don't need to do that long. So I'll try and run 8K before I get there, and then join them and then do the last 12K together. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Okay, all right, talk to you soon. Bye. Hi guys, Evelyn here. It's Sunday, long run day. I've just realized I'm back home and I didn't record anything out on the end of my run like I normally do. I was bushed probably. Today was Sunday long run with the Striders. At the end of each month, or once a month, we have a long run Sunday. So everybody, mostly people who are training for marathons, can get together, and we either all do the same route. Well, we do the same route, but maybe different distances. So some people, faster runners, might do 10 miles. Some might do 10K, but same route. And then we meet at Starbucks at the end, about 11, for a coffee and a chat. And today I did my 20K. So I met up with a few other Striders at 9. I did 5 miles or 8K before I got there at 9. And I was even able to get there before 9. I was so happy with myself. And then I met 4 other guys to run 12K, so 6K out and back on the cycle path. So I did my 5 miles well. The first K I did, so basically I was running a K, then walking 100 meters, then doing another K, walking 100 meters. I did that for the first 2K, and then after that I ran all the way till about 7ish K. Then I had to call my dad just before 9. I normally call him at 9 to make sure he's okay. And then I joined them at Starbucks or the meeting point, and I had done probably just under 8K, so it's probably like 7.8K or something when I got there. That's good. Waited for everybody to join, and then we did our 12K. So I thought, yes, I'm warmed up now. I can keep up with everybody. This is going to be good. And I couldn't really. I think I got to I was able to run consistently up until the 6K. So that's 8 plus 6, 14. And then after that, I just did run walk. So I put on Instagram, I did the first half okay, but it really was a little bit over the half. So I did 5 miles okay, stop. I did 5 miles okay, stop for everybody to join. Then I did 6K okay, a little bit behind the pack, but it was still consistent running. I'm not I used to be at the stage where I could do that pace and talk. I'm not there anymore at all. So I just had my music on. It was 5 of us. There's like 2 pairs of people that were running and chatting. And then I just plodded on in the background with my music on to keep me going. And I was happy with that. As long as I could see them, they kept me going. I tried to keep them in my sights, not let them get too far away. And every so often they would slow down and walk or lap and come back and get me. So yeah, I slowed the pack down. That's fine. What can you do? I can't run any faster at the moment. So I'm doing keto, losing the weight. I'm getting there. Anyway, so when we got to the turnaround point, one of the girls had to do a little bit longer. They were doing 14 miles. And then I only had to do 12.5. So, and the other people wanted to just join me for that 12K. So at the 6K turnaround point, I stopped to walk. And I think that was probably a mistake because I couldn't really keep the momentum going. So in the end, from that point on, I did 3-minute run, 1-minute walk all the way back. And that kept me going. So I was happy that I actually started off just trying to run, and then I had to walk too often. So I thought maybe if I have planned walks instead of just walking when I feel like it, then that will keep me going. So I was able to do that, even up the hills when I got to them. So I was happy to do that. So at least I know I've got that in my arsenal. If I need to do that, I can go back to there. And 3 minutes wasn't too bad. And I'm hoping Chicago is going to be flatter when if I get to that point. So, but again, it's not even halfway yet. 20k is not halfway, but it's the longest run I've done since London. So I can't be too sad about it. Yeah. So that's another week of training done. That's week 8 done. So I'm halfway through the plan. It's a 16-week plan, so 8 weeks to go. Next week is a half marathon for the long run. I do have a Stopsy Striders 10 mile. I think I signed up for the 10 mile. I hope I did. 10 mile race. So I'll either have to do 3 miles ahead of time as my warm up and then do the 10 mile. It's going to be a training run. It's not going to be a race, but I'll be in Striders colours. So hopefully it'll cheer me up. I'd have had another week of fat adaptation, ketosis. So that might help with energy. So you never know. But it's very hilly route over there. So we'll see. And it's 2 loops. It's not a good one, but I thought, you know what? I probably did 5 miles. Because I remember the last time I thought I'm never doing this again because the second loop, well, maybe I'm aware of it now, but the second loop goes a little bit longer to make up the 10 miles. And so I said, this is outrageous. Nobody told me about this. But yeah, I probably will still do it, so I shouldn't worry. But yeah, so that's another week done. As I said, I'll put up what I did and I'll put up what next week's plan is. But again, it's 3 recovery runs, a speed run, a long run, and a strength workout. All right, I hope you've enjoyed catching up on the videos. I know I've paused on posting them. They are recorded. As you can see, I'm recording them. I'm just not getting around to edit them. So I'm going to do some block posts. So hope you enjoy a binge watch of my updates. And I will see you next time for another one. All right, take care.